Rio de Janeiro, known as the Cidade Maravilhosa or Marvelous City, is the second largest city in Brazil, located in the tropics of South America along the South Atlantic coast. Rio is famous for its breathtaking landscape, its relaxed culture, and its annual Carnaval. This glimmering Brazilian metropolis is lined with white sand beaches, lush rainforests, and green mountains. Today, we'll be providing the ultimate travel guide for your next vacation in Rio de Janeiro. Hey there! If you're new here, welcome to our channel. We provide vacation travel guides for some of the most adventurous regions around the world. In this video, we'll be providing a travel guide for anyone planning to explore the wonderful city of Rio de Janeiro. Before we begin, please hit those like and subscribe buttons below to help our channel grow. Rio de Janeiro boasts dramatic views from nearly every angle. Incredible beauty abounds in this city, home to the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue and renowned cultural institutions. Mix in some beach volleyball games, some samba, and some of the most breathtaking views of tropical mountains meeting turquoise seas you'll ever see. But there's much more to Rio than scenic vistas, tropical rainforests, and cerulean seas. Glitz, glamour, and high fashion combined with an easygoing attitude dominate the city's character. Every day is a celebration in Rio. Year-round, the rich and famous flock here for the pristine beaches, cutting-edge nightlife, and 5 days of wild revelry during Carnaval. Best time to visit. Modern and teeming with life, Rio de Janeiro is always brimming with activities and panoramic views for visitors, whether they spend their time on the sand or elsewhere in the city. However, the best time to visit is between December and March, when the weather is warm and sunny. Between January and March, daytime temperatures can sometimes surpass 90 degrees Fahrenheit. If you prefer more moderate conditions, visit during April, May, October, or November, when temperatures fall back to the low 80s during the day and the 60s at night. Arrive specifically in February if you want to experience Carnaval. This 5-day festival brings thousands of visitors and locals to the streets for parades and parties. Finding an affordable place to stay during Carnaval can be difficult. You should consider booking your hotel and flight up to a year in advance. Neighborhoods to know. Even though Rio is a huge city, its many districts have their own distinct personalities. Santa Teresa provides bohemian ambience, seaside views, and samba clubs. Copacabana and Ipanema are the more well-known beach communities. Leblon is the go-to spot for anyone seeking pure glitz and glamour. And it's easy to spend an entire day exploring the area's many chic boutiques and wine bars. The best ways to get around Rio de Janeiro. Popular sites and beaches are easy to reach by taxi, which are not difficult to hail on the city's main streets. The subway is another affordable and safe way to get around to main attractions. City buses are also convenient, but unfamiliar riders can be thrown off by the non-English speaking bus drivers. Renting a car probably isn't the best mode of transportation, as traffic is heavy and the roads are packed with disorienting street signs and pedestrians. The city uses a prepaid transport smart card, which gives access to nearly all available public transportation. However, despite its high quality, cleanliness, and security, Rio's public transit system doesn't reach every part of the city. Uber is available in Rio, but you'll need internet access on your phone to use the app. Get yourself a pair of Havaianas. When choosing what to wear in Rio de Janeiro, you should pick up a pair of Havaianas as soon as you arrive in Brazil. Brazil's prized rubber flip-flops are coveted by those with fashion sense. You can acquire these affordable flip-flops at an excellent price, and they are considered the most comfortable footwear in Brazil. You can get a pair of these trendy beach items at shoe stores, drugstores, supermarkets, and at Brazilian newsstands where piles of flip-flops spill out onto sidewalks. Rio de Janeiro has more than 20 official Havaianas factory stores where you'll find the best selection of styles and sizes. Havaianas stores also stock hard-to-find varieties for kids and men too. So if you need to locate that prized pair of slingback toddler flip-flops, this is where you'll find them. Hire a tour guide for an insider's view of the city. City excursions in Brazil often contain substantial historical context and sightseeing opportunities. we recommend hiring a local tour guide in Rio de Janeiro for a more personalized experience. Frequently, they know lesser-known attractions or offbeat locations that are not typically included on most tourist itineraries. There are many excellent free walking tours in Rio, including free walker tours, Rio by foot, and strawberry tours. They're the best way to see the main sites on a budget. Just be sure to tip your guide at the end. Best hotels in Rio de Janeiro. Hotel Fazano, Rio de Janeiro. Boasting a rooftop pool with stunning sea views, Hotel Fazano, Rio de Janeiro offers luxurious beachfront accommodations on Ipanema Beach. When renowned hotel designer Philip Stark decided to open a boutique hotel on the Ipanema shoreline, he ensured every room and amenity had a view of the ocean or bay. The property is a tribute to the glitzy bossa nova era of the 1950s and 1960s and the breathtaking views. The Imer restaurant explores diverse aspects of Mediterranean cuisine with a special focus on seafood, while the Fazano Spa offers relaxing therapies and treatments. After a relaxing visit to the sauna, exercise in the well-appointed fitness center, or enjoy a refreshing drink from the bar. The property also offers massages, a terrace, concierge service, a solarium, and a nightclub. Copacabana Palace, a Belmont hotel. In search of a Copacabana beach experience reminiscent of the French Riviera? The Copacabana Palace dates back to 1923, and its original design and Art Deco glitz are still visible today. A cosmopolitan way of life meets old-world glamour at Copacabana Palace. An iconic bar, Michelin-starred restaurant, and botanical spa are all waiting to be discovered inside its Art Deco walls. The best of Rio can be found on your doorstep. Stroll the mosaic Portuguese pavement, samba in the city until sunrise, or simply stretch out and relax on the golden sands of the beach. Head down to the world-famous sands of Copacabana Beach while still enjoying Belmont's particular brand of pampering. All hotel guests can relax with sun loungers, umbrellas, and water. Beach assistants will also look after your belongings if you choose to dive into the Azure waters. Janeiro Hotel. At this trendy hotel in Rio de Janeiro, you can relax in comfort while still doing your part for the environment. It is located just across the street from the beautiful Ipanema Leblon Beach in the exclusive Leblon area. There are 51 suites, all in an apartment layout, and each one has spectacular views of the Atlantic Ocean and the Cagadas Islands. The barefoot simplicity of the beach finds its way into the smallest of details. From the rooms to the food, the music to the art, all is an extension of the golden sands out front. The hotel has been recently refurbished and provides an airport shuttle, valet parking, and a 24-hour reception. Those staying at the property are welcome to work out in the gym or borrow a bicycle and explore the surrounding area. Best restaurants. Mil Frutas. On a hot Rio day, there's nothing better than fresh ice cream, and Mil Frutas offers a great selection of frozen dessert flavors. All of the ice cream is made from scratch with some very unique combinations. This sorbet store handcrafts nearly 100 different flavors using only fresh ingredients, some of which are indigenous fruits such as araca, acai, and umbu. Try some of the refreshing fruit flavors such as pineapple with mint or fig with coconut. For a more rich and creamy experience, go for caramelized banana or white chocolate with almonds. Those of legal drinking age may also try one of the ice cream flavors with alcohol, perhaps some blackberry with champagne, pear with red wine, or plum with port. The staff are happy to let you sample a few flavors to help you decide. Although, it may make the choice even harder as everything is delicious. Jaja Bistro Tropical. Jaja Bistro Tropical is an authentic restaurant in Rio famous for its samosas and ceviche. Customers are drawn to Jaja for various reasons, including its exotic flavors with Asian undertones and its use of organic products. The restaurant is adorned with artwork, and on the second floor, diners may kick off their shoes and enjoy a relaxed meal while sitting on throw cushions. Outdoor eating is also available. The cocktails are strong, and the Thai-Brazilian fusion dishes are delicious. Bazaar. Ipanema is widely regarded as one of the chicest spots to eat in Rio de Janeiro, and Bazaar is one restaurant that is right at home in this upscale neighborhood. The large glass windows make the restaurant feel light and airy. The dishes at Bazaar, prepared by Chef Lyra Muller, feature wild fish, sustainable seafood, and organic vegetables presented in a contemporary manner. There is a strong emphasis on both international cuisine and vegetarian food. The prices are very fair, given the prime location at the heart of this most fashionable of neighborhoods. Bazaar also sells specialty sauces, so you could bring its unique flavors home with you. Places to visit. Christ the Redeemer. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is often regarded as the city's most recognizable landmark. A French sculptor created the Art Deco statue in 1931, and its arms span an incredible 92 feet in width. The most famous and traditional way to reach Christ the Redeemer is by cog train. The train will take you through Atlantic forest almost to the top of Corcovado Mountain. The train leaves approximately every 30 minutes, and the ride up takes 20 minutes. Because the cog train option is the most popular one, expect queues, especially in high season between December and March. To avoid queues, buy your Christ the Redeemer cog train ticket online in advance for the exact time so you won't have to wait long. Getting photos at the Christ statue comes down to a fine art and is not as simple as it may seem. The best time for photos is early in the morning when the sun is not brightly overhead. There is little to no haze in the skyline, and there is less crowds in your picture. If you go during mid-afternoon, the sun will be right behind the Christ, so getting a clear photo of the statue is difficult, not to mention the lack of space from the other thousands of visitors getting in the picture. Ipanema Beach. Ipanema Beach has been a favorite of locals and tourists since the 1960s, made famous by the song "The Girl from Ipanema." Mountain vistas and water the color of cobalt may be seen from the beach that stretches for 2 miles. The beach is also a popular place to watch the sunset each evening. The Ipanema neighborhood is one of the nicest areas in Rio de Janeiro. Right across from the beach are dozens of trendy bars, shops, and restaurants. We recommend that you go to one of the kiosks and rent a couple of beach chairs and an umbrella. It's the best way to enjoy the beach. Many of the stands also sell beachside drinks, so you'll be set for the day. Bar hop through Lapa. Lapa is a wonderful neighborhood to check out during the day, but after dark, the neighborhood comes alive with an amazing nightlife scene. Samba music and revelers can be heard coming from all directions in this neighborhood. The Rio Scenarium features 3 levels of singing and dancing performances. You should also pay a visit to Lapa 40 Graus and Club dos Democratic, which are also places where residents have been dancing since 1867. You will have a fun and easygoing night full of music, drinks, and new friends from all over the world. Join an evening pub crawl and discover the neighborhood at its most atmospheric as you visit popular local pubs and bars. Visit the island palace of Ilha Fiscal. Explore the unexpected sight of an emerald neo-Gothic palace built in the 19th century on its little island in the middle of the metropolis. The island of Ilha Fiscal and its fairy tale palace, which once housed the offices of the Guarda Fiscal in Rio de Janeiro, serve as a reminder of a time when the city was the capital of the Brazilian Empire. Today, the palace is home to a museum, but it has lost little of its extravagant style. Go shopping! A treasure trove of vinyl records may be found at Tropicalio Discos, which can be found tucked away on the second level of a nondescript building. This must-visit location for Brazilian music lovers, recommended and frequented by locals and visitors alike for its uncompromising selection of música popular brasileira, the catch-all term for the country's diverse samba, soul, disco, jazz, rock, and pop scene. Tropicalio Discos also carries a fine collection of jazz, funk, soul, and western rock. Pick up some first editions for a steal compared to prices back home. Granado Pharmacy. Granado, Brazil's oldest pharmacy, first opened its doors in 1870 in Rio de Janeiro. The owner of the apothecary produced remedies, cosmetics, and other products made from plants, herbs, and native flowers. Dedicated to cultivating and discovering local natural solutions to ailments, the company also compiled the first official register of Brazilian medicinal plants and herbs. An ongoing process is in place to distill new life into these traditional brands, maintaining their historical DNA while at the same time making them relevant in today's world. The company's loyal customers consider it to be Brazil's finest examples of success, quality, and innovation in the health, hygiene, cosmetics, perfumes, and personal care. We highly recommend browsing their collection of historical fine perfumery products and consulting with their professional guides for tips on the best dermo-cosmetic treatments. The attractive packaging makes any item from the store the perfect present. That sums up our travel guide for your next adventure in the city of Rio de Janeiro. If you enjoyed the video and you want to watch more videos like this, show your support by hitting those like and subscribe buttons below. Also, feel free to leave a comment if you have any recommendations for future videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay tuned for more soon.